I once had a conversation with a friend after he'd seen Kevin Smith's Tusk. I asked him what he thought of the film, and all he could say was, it was different. I said, that's good. Different is better than average. Even a not-so-good film like Tusk is better than most of the crap that plays at my local cinema because most of those films are normal, average, predictable rubbish. All that being said, on this episode of The Stream Hunter, I'm going to talk about a film that's strange, different, but best of all, entertaining. It's the brilliant film from 2017 called Sylvio. Well, hello there, Old Man Kelly here. It's time for another episode of The Stream Hunter. That's where I search out streaming services looking for little-known films, rare gems if you please, and chat about them for a while. Some might say pontificate, but what the hell. Sylvio is the film from 2017. It's a Preble Pictures presentation in association with Dogfish Pictures, Privateer Entertainment, Salem Street Entertainment, and Un-LTD Productions. Now I can't tell you who stars in it because the lead character, Sylvio Bernardi, is listed as playing himself. And you might think, okay, that's fine, but here's the thing, Sylvio is, well, a gorilla. Now I want to make it clear that even though he looks like a man in a monkey mask, in the world of this film, he's a real gorilla. And even though his mouth never moves, to enjoy this film, you must accept Sylvio as an actual primate. That being said, he lives more like a human. He wears clothes, he has a job, a home, drives a car, eats TV dinners, shoots hoops, and even drinks beer. I told you this film was a strange one. Now, Sylvia has a boring job at a collection agency, but he dreams of doing a puppet show. One day, while attempting to collect a debt from a man who does a local talk show out of his home in his basement, he gets mistaken for a juggler. Now, I can't talk too much about this film because it's so hot, I don't want to give anything away, but Sylvio becomes a huge internet star, but not for his puppets, for doing something he really doesn't enjoy, and that leads down the road of self-discovery. Now, the film constantly went places I didn't expect. And somehow, even though Sylvio has no facial expression, I really felt for this gorilla, and I love this film. Now a little backstory on Sylvio. He originally appeared on a platform called Vine, which I guess doesn't exist anymore, in little 6-second videos like this one. It became very successful with over 78,000 followers. You can find a collection of these short films on YouTube. The creator, BIRNEY, turned these into a longer internet show called Simply Sylvio, the story of a working-class ape struggling to find his place in human civilization. That led to a Kickstarter campaign that turned it into a film. Albert wrote and directed the film with KENTUCKER AUDLEY, who also stars as the man who hosts the talk show. Now I have to hand it to these filmmakers to have a character who can't show any facial expressions, even with his eyes, because he's constantly wearing sunglasses, yet make you feel for him. It's amazing. But maybe that's why it works, because you're constantly wondering what's going through the gorilla's head, right? But now it's time for the good and the bad. Eric Kahn from IndieWire says, Sylvio endures a classic journey towards making peace with his existence, and that's enough to make it worthwhile. By saying nothing, the gorilla speaks in volumes about the boundaries of the media age too fragmented for much depth to sneak in. While Betsy Sherman from ArtViews says, the absurdist comedy Sylvio suffers from chronic low energy. Sylvio is at its best when it's most surreal, which is during the Herbert bits and the dream sequence. But otherwise, while it's attempting to skew cliches, it too often ends up repeating them. I think Betsy missed the point entirely. Like I said, I can't say too much about this because anything I say will spoil it for you. You need to see it for yourself. Though I admit the slow pacing might put a lot of people off, especially those people who think the frantic pace of the Marvel films is good filmmaking. Anyway, it's on Amazon if you'd like to see it. I'd like to hear what you think of the film in the comments below. And you can also tell me about any films you think I should watch. I'm always looking for unusual, strange, unknown films. Sylvio is from 2017. I enjoyed it, and I'm Old Man Kelly, better known as the Stream Hunter. Thanks for watching.